Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jamie Krames, and I teach 8th grade English at Mabane Middle School up in Alachua. And I had the privilege of having Projects for Haiti come and speak to my students last year, last October. And my initial motivation was because I was planning on going to Momui, Haiti in November, and I wanted to learn more about Haiti, and I was like, well, it'd be cool for my kids to learn about Haiti too. So I invited them, and I had no idea what to expect, and I was just blown away by Bertrude and her crew. My kids, when Bertrude started speaking, it was like instant engagement. They were so excited, and these are kids, most of them are in poverty themselves. And so they were just so excited. They were asking tons of questions. You know, I had kids crying. It was just a very powerful experience, and I was just so thankful. So when they asked me to talk about what a global classroom means to me. You know, it means change. It means engagement. You know, we are always told as educators, you have to engage your kids. You have to engage your kids, or they won't learn anything. Well, incorporating a global curriculum in your classroom does that. It does the job for you. Here are some of the changes that I saw with my kids just throughout last year. They began to realize how fortunate they were. Even though they were poor by American standards, they were very blessed, and they started to see that. They began to appreciate what they have, and in turn understand the importance of education. They started to realize that education was powerful, and they realized that it was a privilege that they were able to have such a good and free education, because a lot of people in the world didn't have that. They in turn became more engaged within the classroom. They wanted to learn. They wanted to learn about these different places in the world, and as a result of Projects for Haiti, I began to bring more of an international curriculum as best as I could. You know, I have a lot to learn, but it also, you know, the biggest thing, it gave them hope that they can actually make a difference in the world that they live in, and they stopped thinking about their situations. They stopped thinking about, you know, dad in prison, or, you know, the drugs in their neighborhood. They started to want to help and get excited. And I just wanted to wrap up with a story about one particular boy. I'll call him T. He came to me, a lot of behavioral issues in the past, a lot of referrals, fighting. He was on probation for drugs. And when you just looked at him, he seemed like a rough kid. Well, you know, he was really, really touched by Projects for Haiti. And when they left, a lot of my kids were like, hey, Miss Krames, you know, can I bring stuff since you're going to Haiti? Can I bring clothes? Can I bring whatever? I was like, sure, just bring it. You know, I wasn't going to force them to. But I was like, yeah, help yourself. And then so a couple weeks later, he walks up to me. I'm standing outside my door as the kids are transitioning, and he hands me a bar of soap. And I forgot initially, you know, what I had said to do, and he just kind of hands it to me, and he sheepishly kind of walks off. So I was like, bro, like, why did you just give me the soap? And he said, you know, I want you to take it to Haiti. And some of the kids heard him and started laughing, because in their minds, oh, it's one bar of soap, what's that going to do? But it really touched me, because this kid does not have a lot. You know, he's being raised by his grandmother, and I know the grandmother, and I know they don't have a lot of money. So it really touched my heart that he was giving me this soap. And for the rest of the year, for the rest of the year, this kid was awesome. His grades went up. He was getting A's and B's in my class. And so opening these kids' perspectives globally will really, really touch them, and will really, really change their lives. Thank you.